All right, back in the market we go. A little morning recap. It is 12:45, Monday, January 25th. The market was insane today. Insane. The moves are pretty much out of control. Um, the market's flooded right now. I'd have to say day traders, retail traders pumping these stocks. GME GameStop went completely parabolic. This is the monthly chart. So what do you see in the monthly chart? 2003, this went up to 60, 2008. Big ride for years. Then went to this 20 line. Then it came back to the 60 line again, almost 2014. And then look at the fade. This has been a fade since 2014, almost 7 years. And look at the volume come in. It finally broke almost a double bottom from 2003 as we get to the weekly. So you can see this. So this makes like three moves in its lifetime. And then it was down for years. See this down, down. Then it started to creep up. Look at this September, the daily chart. You get the 10, December. It kept riding very slowly and slightly, making little moves here, 20. This was the big candle right here. This was on January 13th. Got the 30, went to 40, then got to like 80 the other day on Friday. And today, 7, how much volume today? 117 million. This exploded up. It was all over CNBC. I think analyst came on. He said he's not even talking about it no more. There's no fundamentals with it. So it was crazy the story came on. Let me just see this line here. That should be at 60. Yeah, he's basically saying I don't think they said they're not going to have coverage on it right now, or it's so ridiculous. There's no fundamentals. So he's not even putting anything out. It's so insane. See right here, this 60 line goes all the way back since the lifetime of the stock. Now, what you have here is a this is a massive shooting star candle. What that means is it shot up so far and then came back, and it's almost like capitulation. We'll see if this is the last move for it and it really falls apart, and it really comes back to earth. We will see. On the 5 minute, you can see right here. This went to 80 to 130 pre-market. Look at this 90 line. Held pretty much went a little bit below and then exploded with volume. 10 a.m. Here's your shooting star wick. High of 159.18, and then we're fading right now. So, is this going to last? No. Newbie traders think this will last. This is not going to last. This is going to come down. It might even come up the next few days. Who knows? This is going to crash hard, and people are going to be big trouble. The people don't know how to trade, don't understand these stocks. So, this is incredible. Let me just look on FinViz. And the stock market is right now the Wild West. It's completely nuts and out of control. Today, this had news. Stock market looks broken. Here's why it isn't. Motley Fool. GameStop stock rockets again. Volatile trading. Company has not released news. Yeah, because there is no news. There's no news in this. It's all traders in it. Momentum. Shorts getting caught. These stocks are flying around like EXPR, um, AMC. The market every day is a different day, and sometimes week to week, what they're going to do. They made this completely insane. Analyst, GameStop surge, truly insane. Express joins the parade of heavily shorted stocks, flies to heaven. See, these stocks get shorted. Coronavirus, a lot of them, not great stocks. They're not Apple. They get shorted. Eventually, people just started grinding on them, getting on them, getting in on the stock, and eventually they start going up, and then you get squeezed. So let's take a look at AMTX. This was in my video, I believe. Check my video. Had this run up, 5 line, then the gap down. See this, and they kept filling the gap. The lows kept getting higher. Look at the volume up. This broke that 5 level. I said, watch 5. This thing exploded. This was a great long. And here's another one, Express. EXPR had this line all the way back from 250. See this line right here? This was back in April. Touched one, 3, 4, almost 6 times. Came all the way back in November. Huge bounce. Got the one. Look at the one level. So your trend line's going up. You had a big move on Friday, and this continued. Look at the volume, 237 million for Express, and this thing's at 365. Where do you see lines on this too? I would go to this 5 line, and then right here at this 6 line. See right here, these 2 lines? So you had the big wash down. See it? And this is the thing too with stocks. It's like you can see now that the trends and everything, momentum. See how this bottomed November? A lot of these stocks, they bottomed. Here's like a V almost. You're having like a V recovery. Then you came back and the low's getting higher. Now we're going this way. So, this is the wash down here. So just fill that for, this could get to 5 and 6 next, possibly. Who knows with this volume? You're so far above your 13 EMA. This could even come back down. A big move down, and then you grind up again. There's no telling what these could do. They're so volatile at this point. So that was the move of Express. This looks like a recent IPO. TSIA. Look at this move up pre-market. This is called a strong momentum to a fade. Pre-market up, went so fast, and then it faded. And this happened at 6:05 a.m. Now, if this happened at 9 a.m. or something, that's great. But how many people are trading at 6 a.m.? So you're not going to get in that. You're not going to get in here unless you're fading it short. Right, here's another one. VYNE up, down. You see this? The high's getting lower. The low's getting lower. So that was a fader. IZEA, 525 up, 550 up. And this is a nice long here. And look at the move on this toe. See this wedge? Then you're starting around right at that one level. Volume coming in. Nice move over 2. And lift off. You're just like riding this 1320 EMA. Momentum's so strong. These make a round move and just explode up. Where's this at now? This is at 7. So you can see it blew by that 6 line. Who knows where this could keep going to. Let's see this stock. AXDX. Nice little pop here to long. You're getting like $3 gains on these, $5 gains. OEG. Pre-market. Pre-market sometimes good to trade. Remember I said. But if you have a nice flat move like this, see this nice move up, dip, another dip. See it's getting lower. Pretty stable candles. Not like this, a big wash. That's where you can get in. ATOS is faded. Here's AMC2. Pissed at myself I didn't get in at 2 on this. See this back here? This is 1, 2, like 4 times. And then back here, it's a double bottom overall. Bottomed in April, bottomed in January. And look at this volume, 316 million. You had a wash down. When you see red, 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 what do you think it's going to do? Just go to 0? These stocks could go to bankrupt, but they're not going to happen right away. And look what happened here. Reverse. They start to move. This was a fake out. And this right here was a fake out. We're like, it sort of pushed high in this red candle. And then look what happened the next 2 days. So overall on this could get to 7 maybe. If he continues the momentum, no one knows. This could come back to 3, bounce around, or 4. You can see here, though, the patterns in the channel. It looks like we've bottomed this wants to break back up. So that's a lot of them are looking at this point. Here's that KMPH. I don't know if this stock did a split and gap down. Sort of strange. I have to look into that. Here's BlackBerry. Another one. 7. Explode. I called this one too. SNMP, Sanchez Production Partners. I said you had this big gap to near 175. It's really 166, but I'm going to put a line up here to 175. And see this gap down? And then we found support a quarter road. First breakout, October. First base, new base, 50 cents. See it? Move up, new base, move up. Now, if this comes back, 75 should be the new base. But we're going by quarters. It's got to break this 1. See this big 1 line. It's a tough line. And then fill this gap. So it's another one. It looks like it's basing. We're going down sideways. And this has great potential. All right, so back and forth in that. Just run some other ones. Here's designer brands. It looks like a lot of these retailers too, like Express, designer brands, movie theaters, some retail stuff is really exploding up. You can see it here. There's another move that's touched that bottom of this 14 level. So it's a big level now, this 14. Here's GameStop. There it is. Huge cross. Here's a SPRQ. It's another, it looks like a new stock. IPO. Go down here. Any big wedge here coming down. Looks like it could test this 450 line. BNGO continues. This was like $1 stock. Not even close. This didn't even touch the 13 EMA since December. This went 1 to 12. Oh my god. OCX. This is another runner. It's a Boozy. Step up, continues. Here's a Blue Apron. This is another one. The low's getting higher each time. This is exploding. Gilt. KOPN. See this? The patterns here, sometimes the patterns you can draw lines this way. This is the low to high here, and we're exploding up. These are putting huge candles in, almost capitulation candles. Look at the volume here. What's going to happen in the market too? Are we going to crash and all these crash? I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it's insane. Here's a ACBR, and look at this move on this. I have Fibonacci retracements. So this has got to break 6, and then your low right here is 2. Look at it, touch once, twice, almost 3. Touch right there, and look, bounce right back. It's a big 6 line. It's a huge gap in here. Watch this for news. This could really explode the way the market has been going. Here we got another one here. This is PSTV. Let me take these lines out. Let me look at this closer. Let me see where this is lining up here. It's the 4 line. $350 line, it looks like. See right here. All right, so this one, PSTV, is interesting because you see a big wash down, had a reverse split. Sort of went down to 95 cents back and forth. But see this 350 line? It touched like once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times almost, maybe 5, 6 times. It's coming up again. There's another one. This breaks up. You're going to look for 350 plus to 6, maybe 8 on this. This is interesting. All right. Here's iRobot. It's moved from April. 90 line, came back. Nice base at 70. Tried 90 again. Nope. Came back. 3rd time. So like I said before, usually it's 2 to 3 touches, but sometimes you get 4. It might be 5 touches. And here's another capitulation candle. Look at that. Look how high it is. It came all the way back. Let's look at the intraday. So if you get in here like 100, it only went to 150. $50 gain. Jesus. I'm just looking here. 25. So even like 20, 30 shares, you're making 1,000 on this easy. Now this is coming way back down, and you can see here this is an ascending triangle too. You got to know patterns and charts and what they're doing. See, look at this move up. Now the chart, when you're just seeing this here, you don't know what it's doing. Is it going to keep going? Comes back. You just draw your line. So that was the major line. You just start it. Another line, another line. So you have 1, 2, 3, and on ascending triangle, I'm looking at my charts now. It's really a 3 break. So you have 1, This is 2 considered, even though it didn't go down all the way. This is 3. This is 4, this cluster. And the next move is 5, even though it didn't touch. See, nothing's exact. You're not going to go right to the line, right to this line. So that's how it works. All right, that's on that. EOLS, channel, back and forth, channel. Look at this. And then it explodes up again. This did a gap down. You had 1, 2 official touches on the third. This one up. Another one breaking through. Here's Rev. This is a line here of 14. So right here, this went all the way down. This looks like, you know, the bottom right here at 4 bounced up. This looks like another stock wants to break this 14 line. It'll be, and then where are we going from here? Now 16, maybe on this. I think I called this one. Maybe it was in my video. Chico Vas. Get a big bottom here at 1. Explodes up. See this again? Everything's making its move. You know, channel back and forth. Eventually, they're exploding up. The wash down from the coronavirus. You know, this is putting in. They're all putting in moves from October, November, December. Just riding up crazy. So look at this. This touched 325. And who knows where it's going to go from here. These might come back, or these might, you know, reverse a little bit and then come back up, or they can keep going. You don't know at this point. No one knows. Here's a Mac. This is a real estate retail. Look at this, back and forth. 1. Remember the move in June? Remember the move in December? This came back just a little bit to 10, exploded up. And this is a big line here. It looks like before the drop was about 24. Here's a JE Energy, filling the gap. I called this in my video. Check out my video on that. Just look under JE if you can find it. All right, there's too many here. This is it's making me dizzy here. All right, so please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on YouTube. I have tons of videos on small caps, all these moves. It's really been insane. Hit Trade Ideas referral at my link. Twitter, Mike Frank 007. TikTok, Mike Frank II. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. Stock Twits, Mike Heyman Trades. That's it. Peace.